And I'm not surprised that at this age, caring too much does not even matter. It doesn't matter because people are still going to treat you how they want to treat you. Do y'all agree with that or not? Let me know in the comments. Hey, y'all, welcome to Lovely J Podcast. This is Miss Coco, and we're fitting to go on a little out and about gathering up some things. Gotta go pick up some grocery. Let me drink some water. This is your sign to drink your water if you have not had any. I hadn't, but I tell you what I did order for today. I did order some lunges that's supposed to help with dry mouth, because you know when I'm talking, I be like, well, I can't help it, and sometimes I know it can be annoying to some people, and to others, they just get used to it. But it's like I'm swallowing on a dry piece of beef jerky. It's like trying to keep beef jerky moist, and it comes from the medication. So we're going to go to Walmart, pick up these groceries, and then get on back to the house and start cleaning up. But you know what, though? My beginning opening when I was talking about I care too much, now I don't care enough, and you know, it comes with the territory of age and maturing. I do believe that when I was in my 20s, people were like, you need to pay attention what you're doing. When I was in my 30s, my ex always told me, you need to take care of this, take care of that. You need to have some business on your mind. And, you know, just always loading me down with things that I needed to be doing and saying and just doing the cares. So I went into my 40s. I went into my 30s. My 20s was my just having fun out there. Uh-oh, hold up. Pookie! You didn't see me? What? Oh, man. I was like, Pookie. Oh, okay. Hey, London. Oh, okay. I gotta go pick up these groceries. Yeah. Up here at the Walmart. Yeah. I'll be back though. Uh-huh. Huh? Oh man, I believe it. Oh yeah. I almost got hit a while ago by my son in the car. He coming in, I'm going out, and I'm like, what in the world? Okay, I'm gonna blow that off, but okay. So, in my 20s, it was all about having fun, and that I did. Even though I got in a relationship, I still was having fun. I had fun with him during those years. Those first few years were fun. We did what we wanted to do, and then, you know, I did all the drinking and drugging and things that I wanted to do. And then when I got to my 30s, people were like, well, you getting older now, you need to straighten up. So in my 30s, I started trying to find who I wanted to be in life, and still, you know, was just really out there, still playing. And by the end of my 30s, headed into my 40s, I started getting into grown people situations. And I mean grown people situations where things started going on, things started going wrong with health and with wealth. You know, it seemed like things started breaking down when I started heading into my 40s. And I started caring about every little thing, every little detail, overly caring about too much of this, too much of that, overly caring about health and health tips and growing and learning who I am. And by my end of my 40s here now at 49, I'm at the point where it's good to have knowledge and learn all these things, but it's also good just to live life, just to take life for what it is. Don't stop learning, but don't stop living so you can learn. And I feel like I kind of did that through some of those years, and now I'm now headed into my 50s. I'm like, I don't care what you want to do. You just do what you want to do. If I agree with it, I agree with it. If I disagree with it, I'm going to speak up and let you know I disagree. Yeah, I'm just going to speak up and let you know. There's no back and forth. Unless it's a fight worth fighting, worth going back and forth. Excuse me, y'all, my throat. If it's worth going back and forth, I will go back and forth. I'm choosing my battles wisely. Everything is not a battle of mine. Because it's something about the end of these 40s are hitting different from when I first started in my 40s. When I first started in my 40s, I was looking for love. I was looking, to replace what I had. I was looking to, I can't say replace the relationship me and my ex had, but I was looking for something similar to what we had, minus the fussing and the fighting. But if we would have had the fussing and fighting, we would have actually had like the perfect relationship. Because really, there were sides of us that nobody knew. Nobody knew the complete sides of me and him. And you know what? I'm in the stage now where I don't even want to write a book about it. I used to feel like I need to write this trauma out, and now I look at it like, you know what? I know somebody can use my experience for their good, and at the same time, it's like, what if God only meant for that to be our story? Our chapter ended, our book closed. So I'm having a different way of thinking things through in my 40s, in my late 40s, 49. When I was, when I went into my 40s at the beginning too, I was learning more about God. Because keep in mind, I didn't know that much about God back then, but I started studying the Bible, and the more I learned about God, the less I relied on church folk. Yeah, the less I relied on church folk, the less I believed church folk. The more I learned about God, I realized that the church people were not who they say they were. And that was a big letdown to me. It was a big letdown until I started learning better. And so now in my late 40s, jumping back to the late 40s, I don't care what they're doing in those churches. I'm just going to live the life that God has given me and stick to the assignments He has given me. Because if you really go by what you see these church folk doing now, you will have yourself in a position where you're not trusting God, and it's not God that's doing these things to you. It's the people around you. I be telling, people, you see ghosts and things. You really think those are ghosts? There's a real such thing as spirits, but the ghosts aren't going to show up like you see in a Scooby-Doo movie. And even in the Scooby-Doo movie, you see they always find it's a person. It never was a real ghost. It was a person that was scripted to be the ghost in your life. So yeah, I think different now. It's all about growth. I guess it's just growth. And now that I'm in my growing stages and I've continued to grow and evolve, I'm happy with where I'm at right now. 49 really did it for me. 49 was like, we don't care no more. We don't care. Do what you're going to do. We don't care. We're giving it all to God. We know He's a big God. Anything we got that we can't handle, we know He can. And how He chooses to handle it, we're going to agree with Him. If it hurts, if it makes us laugh, if it makes us cry, I'm 49. Just let me be me. Let me have my feelings. If I want to cry over an ex, let me cry over that ex. You know, because you don't know what it took for me to even turn my head and leave. I shout out to all the women and men who leave toxic relationships, because it takes a lot to leave us. And you know, most of the time when we leave, the love's still there. The love's still there. We just can't operate in it. We just can't move by it. We have to let love be love and let them go and do what it is that they choose to do versus how we wish they were. So learning all those things is being a blessing to me. I do still hope one day that true love finds me. And I would never say it's too late, because I watched a lady named Mother Horn. She was in her upper 90s and she got married. And even though she's not here no more, but it's still the fact that love still came in right in the nick of time. So I'm that kind of optimistic person. I believe that it will come. I just don't know when. But meanwhile, I'm enjoying the single life, because when I look back at some of the things, I think now I would have to be, some of the things I went through back then, I wouldn't go through those things again now. And then again, I don't know. I might would go through them with the right person. You know, so I'm not... It's crazy, because I don't know. I probably would go through some of the same things with the right person. And I wouldn't tell others who they should be with and who they shouldn't be with, because I don't know what God has in store for them with that person. I wouldn't want to go back through the toxic things. I mean, at some point, well, let me tell you, I was watching this. I was watching on TikTok this couple. Oh my God, they were just fussing and fighting. They were just as drunk as they want to be, and they were steady fussing and fighting. And every time you turn around, you know, you could tell they were drunk. Both of them were drunks. And somebody was trying to get clout off of their misfortunes of being alcoholics, you know. And people were recording them fussing and fighting each other. And I looked at that, I said, oh my God, that would have been still me if I had not chose to quit drinking. If I had not chose to leave the relationship, that would have been still us. And I probably would have been locked up by now, to tell you the truth. I know I would have been locked up. If I would have stayed in that relationship, man, I would have been locked up. There's no doubt about that. Because during that time, I had a temper. And if we hadn't broke up, I wouldn't have learned how to control my temper and things. So it was in the pain of that breakup that ran me to God and started teaching me. And, you know, my dad passing away around the same time. All of that stuff started coming down at me at one time. And I think I was like 34, 35. But it taught me a big, valuable lesson that I don't want to hit somebody I love. That's why I'm not an advocate for whipping these days. Whipping kids and things like that. I know that you got to pop them every now and then, but some things I'm just not agreeing on. Y'all, I'm trying to make this turn. Okay, I got it. Some things I'm not agreeing on because I don't want to hurt the person I love. If it comes down to me hurting you, having to fight with you, having to, you know, even cuss you out and make you feel bad about yourself, I don't want to be with nobody that I got to do that to. You know, we need to save the toxic stuff for the enemies. Use all that hate against the enemy, not against each other. So yeah, Walmart is packed today. Pack. Walmart is packed. There can't have much stuff in there. I know they done made some money today. I think I'm going to go up here and park in number 1. Because I'm number 1. Well, I'm here at my destination, y'all. And I have to let them know that I'm out here. But yeah, in these 40s, I just don't care about a lot of things anymore like I used to. I might can hit them up through the app. Let me see. When I cared too much, I was mistreated. I was looked down upon. I was talked about. My name was scandalized. And now that I don't care, the same thing is happening. So I might as well give the cares to God, someone who can carry them better than me, because he knows the heart of every man. All right, y'all, so it's Christmas Eve, and I'm up here at Walmart. Let me check in. Let me see if I can check in. I may be too early. No, I just got a notification that your Walmart order is ready. So let me put it in here. I came out early because I was just like, let me go ahead and get this over with. And I didn't know it was this pretty outside. Yes, I'm parked in number 1. I had to put down red car, even though my car is not red. Okay, y'all, so peace, love, and happiness. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I love each and every one of you. Go out, enjoy your holidays. Don't let nobody, put you in a box or make you feel bad if you're single or if you're just the black sheep of the family. Enjoy your holidays. If you have to stand on the porch by yourself, enjoy your holidays. I want to dance. I woke up this morning dancing, and that's what I love to do, was dance. And that's what I did today and enjoyed it. Holla, y'all.